Zero Days VR is an immersive virtual reality documentary created by our studio Scatter, and it tells the story of the Stuxnet virus, which is the first cyber weapon that we are aware of in history that causes real-world physical destruction. The story follows its discovery in 2010, where it was a stealth mission by the United States and Israel to sabotage an Iranian nuclear facility in Natanz. And this is based on the feature film by Alex Gibney, a participant media documentary that came out last year. And we made an original adaptation that is a 20-minute piece, 5 chapters, and you take on the story of Stuxnet from the perspective of Stuxnet. So you are embodying this virus, going to Natanz, traveling into the heart of the virus itself. You are immersed essentially in these digital worlds, and we're trying to bring to life and visualize this invisible world of cyber war.
One of the things we wanted to do is really marry content and form and have a tight relationship between those two. So we all come from a background of programming and software development. So we really wanted to build from scratch behaviors for the virus. So a lot of the systems where you see the computer virus animating is actually being generated on the fly. So for example, every time you watch the movie, it's going to be different because every time you watch it, the geometry that composes the virus is built on the fly based on just what's happening on the computer. Zero Days VR was built in a game engine, and that's one thing we do at Scatter is that we make documentaries in game engine technologies, and I was leading the effort on that. So working with many programmers to build the worlds. There's 5 different chapters in Zero Days VR, and everyone is built from the ground up. In the game engine, so that includes programming, designing, animating, everything.
I think for me it's most exciting to talk about the origin of the project because Scatter was involved early on in the feature film that Zero Days VR is based on, called Zero Days, directed by Alex Gibney. And when Alex was trying to solve the creative challenges of the film, one of the big issues was that he had all of this testimonial that was anonymously contributed from the NSA, people within the NSA, so essentially leaks. And he had no way of representing this information within a documentary. So his solution upon seeing the technology that we had created, DepthKit, that was able to create these sort of digital forms, holographic-looking humans, he wanted that as a way to create an amalgamation character who would essentially be a mouthpiece for all of these leaks from the government. So true stories, but forward-leaning whistleblowers. Today, Zero Days VR is live on the Oculus store. So you can download it for Gear VR and for the Rift. It's free upon launch. So check it out. It's in the featured section. It's right at the top, so you can't miss it. Can't wait to hear what you think.